Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper coming to you from the Pipe Rest, and today is Friday as I'm filming this, and super excited because I love Fridays. Traditionally in my household, it's pizza movie night. Even though my son's growing away, the exchange students are all gone, we still have pizza movie night at our house. Sometimes our son comes back for us, sometimes friends come over. So we're gonna enjoy that. The other reason why I like today is because it's time for their Paladin Piper Challenge, bag number 3 today, and actually, let me show you. This is what we got, and I don't know if you can, how well you're going to be able to see how that looks, but it looks like maybe yeah, it's a ribbon cut. I'd call it a ribbon cut. Good amount of it, just like the rest of the stuff. Pat really outdid himself on how much tobacco he sent. Let's do a bag note here real quick. Well, that's kind of weird. Not weird, in a bad way. Kind of smells like Distinguished Gentleman. Think I'm getting some topping. I'm getting some topping, but I'm also, man, if there's not Latakia in there, there's something that's kind of almost mimicking it. This will be an interesting one. So, what am I smoking in, you ask? I'm so glad you asked. I am changing it up today, and I'm smoking in my Nording. And I don't even know, guys, if this has got a model or anything. It's handmade, so it's my Eric Nording. What's it say here? I can't read it. Handmade Nording. Love this pipe, you guys. Just love the looks of that. I'm a big fan of these high polished finishes. That deep briar look. I love that. And then, when they did it, like the drip down on this rustication, just turned out really, really well. A little bit of a church warden shorty there. So I'm going to dig into this. And as I'm doing it, I will tell you that I am drinking some bourbon today. Main reason is because I had my tooth out on Monday. Doctor's been trying to save it for like 3 years, and kudos to him for doing that. But we both decided it was time. So it's kind of funny as I'm packing this. I'll tell you, he told me, he's like, when we go to take this out, it's going to be loud. I'm probably going to have to cut it in 2 pieces to get it out. And I'm going to try not to use your other teeth as leverage, but there may be that. He had me sign this waiver that, not responsible for broken teeth, all that kind of stuff, I'm getting kind of nervous. Kind of like a dentist chair anyway. And so we go at it, numbs me up. He pushes 15 seconds one way, he pushes 15 seconds the other way, and pulled it out with his fingertips. It was that far gone that the roots were still there, but I just so much irritation and stuff, it just pulled right out. So he's like, well, I lied to you. I didn't do it intentionally, but I'd rather lie to you that way than the other way, which I was very happy with. Check my pack there. So one of the things I'm doing today, and no, I didn't get the tooth pull on that side, so we're good for clenching. One of the things I'm doing or drinking today is some Crown or Maker's Mark bourbon, and the reason I'm doing that is because with the tooth healing, even though it's been 4 or 5 days, it's still got a kind of a funky taste from that every once in a while. So the bourbon kind of cleans that out for me. And hey, what better way to clean your mouth than alcohol? So let's give this thing a char light real quick. Now watch Pipe Ninja's going to get on here and be like, bourbon's the worst thing you can have for when you get a tooth extracted. Love you, Cliff. Yeah, I'm hoping that the tooth thing doesn't throw the flavor off too much, because I've really been looking forward to this. All right, I'll tell you already, it's got a good room note. Very pleasant room note. Not super sweet or anything. So it doesn't taste like Distinguished Gentleman. I'm not getting any Latakia. Of course, I said the last blend didn't have Latakia in it, and it did have Latakia in it, so I bombed that. And by the way, while I'm trying to figure this out, you guys, one of the things that a lot of guys have said on these already, and last time when we did these, they're like, boy, I'd suck at that. And I want to make sure that I'm clear on these, that I don't think Pat sent these to me so that I can show off how good I am about picking out notes, because I'm not good at it at all. That's what started this. This is all about learning what your brain is doing with your taste buds, to me. What am I tasting? You know, I know what I'm expected to be tasting. You know, it's like Big League Chew. I can taste that just by thinking about it, just by saying the name. But that's not what I want. I don't want, you know, a previously recorded flavor coming through my brain. I want to know, you know, pay more attention to what I'm tasting. And these challenges have done phenomenal at that. So I strongly suggest that that you team up with somebody, maybe pick a new guy, new presenter, or whatever, and you know, shoot them some, and it gives them content, right? But it also helps them in their journey as they're growing in pipe smoking. Man, this is the part I hate, because I know I'm quiet. I apologize. It's you know, probably hitting fast forward, but it's it takes time. It takes time, right? I'm getting vanilla. Not a whole lot to it. I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way. Just not a whole lot. Not a whole lot there. I'm hoping it's not the bourbon or, you know, the 2 stuff. It's not one-dimensional. But it has a, I think that's a vanilla topping, but it almost tastes marshmallowy, if that makes sense. So what this has going for it, you guys, just, you know, to start off, is there's a notes of vanilla in there, but it's not like an RLP6 notes. It's not almost overwhelming like somebody put vanilla frosting on top of it. So I like that. I mean, it's not knocking my socks off by any means, but it's a different, it'll be a variety if you like vanilla notes to try to throw this in every once in a while so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke this down as usual. I will come back to you a little later on and we'll see how it goes. Okay, you guys, down the second part of this bowl. Nothing's really changed, and it's not a bad blend. It doesn't push well, but I'm getting the marshmallowy, vanilla-y toppings, maybe a little bit of bread, but I said this wasn't one-dimensional. To me, this is like not quite 2-dimensional, so maybe it's a 1.5 dimensional. Is that the thing? Yeah, just nothing's really changed. It's not a bad blend. I think this would be to me, this is a codger. Seems like a codger blend. Surprise, surprise, it's Pat. And I could be totally wrong. This could be a brand new blend or limited edition or something, but. And right there, I got the first bit of gurgling, but that might be the pipe. Yeah, it's marshmallowy, and I'm really not getting anything else. I think this would be a good blend where it's like, you know what? I just want a basic smoke. That, to me, that's what this is. So now, having said all that, as the pipe goes out, I did have the tooth extraction, and that could be playing with my taste buds. I really hope it's not, but we'll find out. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish smoking this, you guys. Give me your guesses down below, and I'm sure Pat will be on here shortly and let us know what it is, and I'll feel stupid. So, guys, I hope you all are doing well. Until next time, you take care.